Hello everybody, Marcus here. Just thought I'd do another quick little unboxing slash quick hardware review of this awesome device. I just got this today. It is the SupaBoy S. It's made by Hyperkin, and it's basically a portable device that allows you to play Super Nintendo games, as well as, let's see here, Super Famicom games. And it has a 4.3 LED screen. Wow. It's got a brightness button, a TV output, but here the output is not HDMI, which is weird in this day and age. And unlike, I've heard unlike the previous model, this actually has a rechargeable battery, not needing batteries you have to put in every now and then. And let's see, it's got all that. Oh, it even has a PAL and TSC switch. You can switch, you can switch regions, so that's cool. But anyway, let's say we open this up and look what's inside. Whoop, we've opened it up, and wow, it also has a pouch, a wrist strap, as well as a micro USB charge cable, and an AV cable, as apparently they don't want HDMI. Of course, it's amazing though. It's odd why they don't have HDMI in here. But anyway, let's take a look here at the close-up. Oh wow, there's your face buttons, your control pad, your L and R button, as well as your AV. Oops, I gotta have that to zoom in a bit. This AV out, the off on, the reset, the region switch, the charging cable thingy, and here on the bottom we have a headphone jack, volume, and a brightness control. So yeah, and it feels, control pad feels good, buttons feel alright, and it even has spots for two-player. So I think you can hook this up to a TV. This is so you can play two-player on a TV, and I wonder if you can play this if it's not hooked up to a TV. I don't know if you can play it like on a little screen, but I bet it's mainly for if you hook it up to a big TV like that, you can use this to connect to controllers. So cool. Well, alright, I'm gonna put this down for a second. I'll turn that light off and pop in two choice of my two SNES games to see what this puppy looks like. Whoop, here we go. I'm not gonna, since I'm holding this camera with one hand, I can't really play these too much, but let's turn this on and see how it looks. Okay. Yeah, this looks really good, although it is a little bit stretched. I like doing Super Mario. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. See, we jump. See, I can't really do too much. But yeah, it looks really cool. Yeah. Get a mushroom. Yeah. Yeah, and that's okay. And this is just okay. Let's just see here. Hold on. Gotta turn this off. Excuse my horrible camera work in a second here. Okay, sorry about that. This is on. some Hadouken some Super Street Fighter 4. I mean, sorry, 2. Getting ahead of myself. Hadouken. Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. That's the little show. I don't want to really play this because I only got one hand. So that's a little track for Roo. There we go. You can tell. It looks really good. And this isn't me playing. I'm good, but not this good. Yeah, and finally, what I'm going to do is, because I have a couple Super Famicom games, this is what Rock. This is the Japanese Mega Man 7, or Rockman 7, and it does play these very easily. It plays these. Throw my food. Here we go. So I'm just gonna skip a little bit of this here. Just so you can see. See, this is the Japanese menu, Rockman 7. We haven't read Japanese, so maybe you guys will be knowing what this says. Yeah, but anyway, these look pretty decent, even though it is a little bit scratched. Wrong helmet there, Mega Man. Or Rockman. That's better. Now that's Rockman or Mega Man, depending on what region you like to prefer. I think he's just saying Dr. Wily's escaping. That is the first 4. Mega Man. You can't beat me. Ha ha ha. This is flies away. There we go. There he goes, off to the rescue. Seeing this is just... Yeah. Well, there you have it. My little harder review of sorts of the SupaBoy S. And also to note, I also hear this does work with EverDrives, with Super NES EverDrives. So if you have them, you can use them, I think. But I don't have a Super NES EverDrive, so I personally don't know. But to me, I like it. I thought this was a pretty cool little portable. You know, granted, it could be better. They should have had HDMI as a connection option. They could have made the screen a little bit better, but don't get me wrong, the screen looks really good on this thing. For doing what it does it pretty good. But I know like there's like other ways to get, you can emulate, you can use, I've had friends that use the Raspberry Pis to do that. But to me, I have a massive SNES collection, so this is really cool for me, and I like it. But for some of you, yeah, you can do those other options. But to me, it's a very nice piece to add to my collection, and a cool little handheld to add to my collection too. Although I don't think it's little, but it's cool. I like it. And to me, if you have a lot of SNES games or SNES, Super Famicom, and PAL games, PAL Super Famicom games, I would recommend this. Just for that, so you can play these on the go. But if you don't have any SNES games, I sure to me, even if you have an EverDrive with a load of games, then yeah, I'd still recommend this. But if you don't have as many games, or to me, it wouldn't be too recommended. I wouldn't recommend it to people who don't play it as much, and who don't have as big a library as like I do. But to me, I like it. It's good to add to my collection, and that's what I think. So to me, if you have a lot of games, I recommend it. If you don't have a lot of games or don't play it as much, then don't get it. But I like it. But anyway, that's all. That's my take on the SupaBoy S. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Power Up.